Actually disgusting. My hammer now hits harder than Arc Divider with the most recent patch. This is illegal. Absolutely illegal. Merciless Hammer, it does 25% increased damage while wielding a hammer now, and while striking a disabled or defiant foe. Hang on, sir, I'll kill you in a second. You'll gain stability when you disable a foe, and deal increased strike damage while you have stability. This also got a damage increase. Then, on top of that, Heat the Soul now lasts even longer in PvE, and they changed the coefficient for the Berserk effect on Hammer for Rupturing Smash. So you'll see here, if I just bonk, you will crit like a freight train, and then we'll do it again. And yeah, things just kind of melt. This is illegal. Like, how is this? I've crit 12k with this thing. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But let's do it again. Bonk. There's 12k. This is a support weapon. This is a stun chain weapon. Hello? This is disgusting. How does this do more damage than Greatsword? In the same patch preview where they said, we like the identity of 100 Blades rooting you, they then made the secondary backup weapon that enables 100 Blades do more damage than the weapon itself. This is unholy. Like, okay, so the way you used to play Warrior, alright, way back in the day, was you would have to stun something to set up 100 Blades, which they also increased the power coefficient of, right? So, the problem you would have is that 100 Blades roots you, which is a universal problem that Warriors have been begging to get removed for God knows how long, which they came out and said they enjoy the identity of, which literally, I'm sure, pissed off every single other Warrior player, myself included. But yeah, 100 Blades does even more damage now, and the final hit does extra damage on top of that. Now, normally what you would do is you would run a backup spare hammer, because you would Earthshaker into Weapon Swap 100 Blades, or Backbreaker into Weapon Swap 100 Blades. This is what you used to do in PvE. Now, what's really funny is I think this is actually more effective in PvE, because in this case, what I normally do is Bull's Charge for a stun into 100 Blades, right? Literally, 100 Blades does 9k. I did 12k with Rupturing Smash. Dude, I can't. This patch is so dumb. They buffed Longbow Ranger into absolute absurdity. And then now, I do even more damage. Let's see how hard my Arc Divider hits, shall we? 9k. 9k crit. Okay, sure. Let me go find something else. Hang on. You. I just got shot at. You've made a mistake, sir. Backbreaker. Goodbye.
No.
Support weapon, by the way. Okay, so here's the build. We go Discipline, Defense, Berserker. Discipline with Adrenaline and Weapon Swap, so that you can Weapon Swap to your hammer and then immediately go into Berserk. I mean, you just pop to the limit and then immediately go into Berserk as well. Make sure you get into combat early with Hammer Shock, since it'll pull you into combat from range, like so. Just go in, and then like so, and then you'll see here if I do the normal slam, you don't deal as much damage as if you were to crowd control something. And then, bonk, 13! Yeah, that's fair. Let's do it again. Bonk. 14. Oh my, this is a support weapon, by the way. Okay. Yeah, this is disgusting. Okay, sure. So yeah, Weapon Swap recharges faster, and then you'll deal increased damage per boon on your target, because the other two options in this blow cheeks. And burst skills gain reduced recharge, and then I'm using Heightened Focus, because I want to just dunk on things more. So this will make it so when you get something to below 50%, which considering Rupturing Smash takes it to about 9%, it'll reset your burst skill, so you can just do it again. Yeah, it's kind of illegal. I could actually make that do even more damage with Burst Mastery. I could take that 13 to probably 15, maybe? You know what, fuck it, let's try. Let's go find something. You have made the unfortunate decision of being in my vicinity. So let's change that, shall we? Bonk. Okay, no, that doesn't do enough damage. Hang on, I can do more. Come here, sir. You. Backbreaker. Goodbye. Bro, I can't. I can't. This... This is not fair. This is not fair. How? I don't even have a good relic either. I literally have a healing relic. Imagine I had 25 might. How hard is this thing gonna hit? Okay. Rest of the build. Let me just come back down to earth for a second. Great sword, axe is the way most warriors play this, but not anymore. Not with these buffs. No, there might be some merit to bringing this thing into Fractal 100 now. I'm not gonna lie. I might have some fun later. Defense, second tier, for deal increased strike damage to weakened foes. Burst skills inflict weakness, which will make it so that when you hammer something, they get weakened, because who wouldn't by taking a 14,000 damage crit. Yeah, if you use heightened focus, then the next one will get 10% increased damage, because, you know, fuck you, I guess, right? So do you want the first one to do 7% more, or the second one to get reset into another 10% more for 3% even more damage? Oh, you're gonna starve anyways, don't worry, I'm not damage starved anymore, no fear there. Adrenal health for the only healing warrior has, because, you know, Merciless Hammer is the reason that this is absurdly busted now. This got buffed. I don't know how much to it, but it's a lot of damage. It does 25% increased damage now. That's even more than it was before, and it's absolutely illegally disgusting. And then Stalwart Strength's got a 12.5% damage increase. This was supposed to be 15% in the patch notes, by the way. They nerfed this before we even got it. Because Warrior just doesn't deserve to have anything fun, because the moment it does, I do 15k crits with a support weapon. But, you know, we're out here. And then Berserker, like I said, Rupturing Smash got the damage increase that just made it absolutely disgustingly illegal. And then Smash Brawler will make it so that you can increase your Berserk timer the more you jump on things, because, like I said, if you're using Heightened Focus, it'll be jump, reset, jump, reset, jump, reset, and just absolutely dumpster everything. And then you'll get quickness, because, you know, sure. Heat the Soul also got buffed. This now gives 5 seconds of quickness, because, yeah, I guess, sure, okay. Why not? Berserk mode deals increased, or gives you increased power and condition damage, because we bonk, I guess. And then Bloody Roar for 15% increased strike damage while in Berserk mode. I'm gonna go kill more things now. But let's just go and delete everything, and then I'll round the video off, shall we? Let's see how high of a number we can hit. Alright, boys. You've made the mistake of being in my general vicinity. Let's fix that. Yeah, next pack. I need more. You. Die. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Okay, you. Oh, why am I lagging? Stop. I have to bonk. Stop making me lag. It's bonking time. Oh, big pack. Hang on, let me hit them. Die! I want the event for the Choya outside of M Noon that spawns like 100 things. That's what I want to have happen right now. Wouldn't that would be so much fun. I can't go into Berserk, fuck!
Adrenaline rush.
Okay, that's fine. Die! That'll reset me in a half a second here. And... and... do it again!
Thanks to you, we can
Oh, what a patch.